What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft single player Let's Play series World. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a really good day. I'm having a super good day. I'm just hanging out, cleaning up some of this mess. Guys, I'm gonna be the first to admit it today. Right here, right now, once and for all, I can't freaking stay on track. No matter how hard I try, I just can't stop starting projects. I can't finish a dang project to save my freaking life. But it's okay, because it means that whenever I get bored or something, or like, you know, need a change of pace, I always got something else to work on, which is cool. So, what we're doing today, I've got such a crazy episode lined up for today. Grab a snack, get a cup of tea, do what you do, get ready. This is going to be a really good one. I got a couple crazy things planned. We're going to start off doing something kind of fun right now. I'm going to clear out the top of this tree because it's really hard to get it to come up here, but we're going to start burning some stuff down today. So I had an idea. I like to do these big, I shouldn't say I like to. I'm beginning to start to do this certain type of thing a lot in Minecraft. I've realized something that really turning out that I guess you could say that I like to do it. I just haven't been doing it very long, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The mesa is the first time I ever did it. It's making a custom biome. And guys, it's just like the coolest thing ever. If you've never done it, you really gotta think about trying to make a custom biome. It's pretty awesome. And so I had an idea for another one here, and it's right next to it, which is perfect. I thought it would be pretty cool if you could just, you know, like blend the two together, and so you could walk from one custom biome to the other custom biome. So what we're gonna do now is burn down pretty much this whole jungle. So here's my plan. Oh my gosh, I got so much to talk to you guys about. It's been a crazy week. How's your week been? I bet it's freaking cold here. I don't know what you guys are doing, where you guys are living, where you're at the moment. But I'm on the west coast of America, and man, it's cold here. Winter has arrived. You hear? Winter is no longer coming. It's here now. Anyway, what am I even trying to talk about? So the plan here, speaking of getting sidetracked, gosh. The plan here is I'm going to burn this whole jungle down eventually, pretty much, like, or at least a gigantic section of it, like pretty much most of the jungle is my plan. It's not that giant. It's not like a huge jungle. Maybe like we're gonna burn a little bit more down. Maybe we'll ender pearl up to the top of a tree and check out how big it is. This is so fun. I love doing this. Oh, is this one of those things like, you know, if you're on somebody else's server and stuff, you'd probably get kicked for doing something like this. I love single player for this reason. You don't have to worry about it. You can just destroy everything because it's fun. I'm going to catch myself on fire. Yeah, so once the trees are all gone, once there's no more trees in this area, then I'll have this nice big grass canvas to work with. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons I'm doing it here, is because I want this really nice green grass. It's just like you don't get it anywhere else, and so I think I'm gonna, like try and clear out pretty much like the whole forest so I can start fresh, because I can always grow trees back, you know what I mean? But I'm never gonna be able to tell what I'm doing. Oh, there it happened. I knew it was gonna happen. Until like I'm never gonna be able to tell what I'm doing until I've got a big area to work with. It's like empty. So that's the plan. Is to pretty much, clear out as much as I can. But moving on here. I don't want to stay on this for too long. I just wanted to show you guys this crazy thing that I've been doing lately. We've got quite a bit of work done. The only issue is it leaves all these blocks behind. Kind of annoying, because you gotta like ender pearl up to the top of these like big stacks and chop them down and stuff by hand. And then there's all these like little single blocks and stuff. You can kind of like light them on fire. Anyway, let's ditch this stuff. I wanted to give you guys a little walkthrough. The last episode we worked on this grass farm. This really stupid simple little grass farm, and you know, it, like, just to reiterate, it was just to try and like get an idea of how we could do a better one. But oh man, look at this view. So I've been doing a lot of work out here in between episodes. In between like most episodes, I just come out here and just work for like half an hour, you know? That's how I think you got to do something like this. You got to just like put half an hour every once in a while into this project, you know, because it's such a big thing. Like, I don't know, it's really hard to work on sometimes because it takes so dang long. Yeah, but anyway, I just been doing a couple things. There's a little secret item that I've hidden. There's a couple of them that I've hidden. I'm not going to point them out. I'm just going to walk through and I'm going to see if you guys can notice, because I think it's made a humongous difference. Like, it's just a couple. I think there's like four. It's like 4 blocks in this place that I've placed. And they're kind of hidden. And I'm not going to tell you where they are. I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to walk through and see if you can spot them. Oh man, I had a gigantic development the other night. You know, you play this game for like years and years, and you're thinking to yourself, like, there's some things that you just can't do, right? There's some things that are just impossible. You just know them to be impossible, so you just never try. You just never, like, think about it. You never try to test it a second time, you know, hoping that maybe, like, it's changed since then. And that's what happened to me last night, is I finally had this moment where I was like, you know what, I've tried this 100 times, but who knows? I'm going to try it one more time, just for the heck of it. It's like super late at night. I took some shears, and I had this whole thing where okay, I'm just going to tell you, enough of the suspense. There's cobwebs in the trees, if you guys didn't see that. I freaking figured out how to get freaking cobwebs. It's so simple, and it's one of those things that, like I'm saying, like, I've been playing this game for years, and I've been so frustrated with how you can't get cobwebs. But I've never actually just tried to go get them, like, in survival with just normal shears. I've always assumed that it's like it was on PC a while ago, like you had to have silk touch and everything. Man, so that led to this giant thing about having to try and get silk touch, and yeah, it turns out you can just use normal shears. Oh, it was so frustrating. So I made these up because I'm super rich. I like to show off XP. Made those up just for the hell of it. I don't even know if efficiency does anything, but figured I would try it out. But yeah, so that was that. I got a bunch of stacks of cobwebs. We're going to be using those later on in the episode. But check this out. I've been doing a little bit of clearing out over here, a little bit of work over here, getting ready for what we're going to build today. And I went way overboard. We're not going to need anywhere near this space, but like I figured, you know, I'm going to need it eventually. And I finally figured out how to expand our little area. That's pretty cool. Got a big chunk ready to put some new stuff in. So let's come into here. I'll show you guys what I've been doing. I've been farming up a crazy amount of iron. Oh yeah, check this out. Cobwebs. Oh yeah, so there's some really cool things you can do with these cobwebs, guys. Like, I'm not sure if you're aware of, but we're definitely gonna be using that today in a little bit. But first, I'm gonna try and figure out. Let's get rid of some of the stuff in our inventory. So there's a couple things. Not a couple. There's like so many things I've been trying to figure out lately, as far as trying to get this project done. So I'm trying to make a gold farm. So here's my plan. This is a different thing. This is going to be for a different little contraption. But here's my plan. We're going to turn lava into obsidian and mine it. And it's all going to be AFK. That's the plan, okay? And so this is something that I've seen done before, so I know that it's possible, and I've also, well, I know it's possible because I did it last night in Creative World. I was experimenting around, and I came up with this design that it just blew my mind, guys. Like, I don't know, like, this is pretty awesome. It's not, like, the best in terms of, like, efficiency or whatever you want to call it, but it's just so cool. I had to show you. I figured out the best way to AFK Obsidian, right? So let's make a little platform, just for the heck of it. Not really sure exactly how much room this is going to take up. The design I made in Creative was not compactified very well, so I'm going to try and work on that here, get it a little more compacted. So, okay, so let's think about how this is going to work. So we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like a good spot. So what's going to happen is we're going to be standing here, and we can break 5 blocks in front of the player, right? Yeah. So the plan is, instead of moving the player, so I was thinking that we had some water channels and we're like moving ourselves and breaking the blocks and stuff, because you can go that speed. But this is so much more simple. You don't have to move the player at all. We're just going to stand here, we're going to hold a button, and we're going to mine all the obsidian. So check this out. The way you do it is these are going to dispense our lava buckets. And so we're going to need a whole bunch of hoppers underneath. So we're going to have water above this. And then our lava buckets are going to be dispensed inside the water, which is going to create a source block. And then we're going to mine the source block out, and then when we mine the last one out, it's going to make more source blocks. It's a really cool little contraption. So I'm going to figure out how this is going to work. The first part we're going to need to start with is an item filter. And this is like, if you've never seen one of these, I've shown you it before. There's more in my base, but this is the Impulse SV. It's a really good YouTuber. It's an item filter that he came up with. It's supposed to be overflow protection and all the good stuff. I'm going to show you how it works. It's super simple. Oh, I forgot some comparators. Of course, you always got to forget a couple things. Luckily, we are in our storage room, so got it right here. Oh, I'm such a derp. We got them in our inventory. We're out of repeaters. That's why I was confused. Oh, it's because we're out of repeaters. We're going to need to build a couple of those to finish this. I'll do that later. So anyway, we got our... No, that's wrong. Incorrect. Incorrect. Okay. So these are going to activate and go down here. We need a little more room. Hopefully I'm not running into anything. Oh yeah, there's this. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I have enough room? We gotta see. Gotta see if I have enough room. I think we just barely can fit this in here. Perfect. Yeah, because below is the auto carrot farm that doesn't work. See down there? Oh, it is the carrots too. I was wondering. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to go here, and then it's going to activate. We need 5 repeaters, basically. And those are going to go right here, and they're going to face into blocks. Okay, so that was my first issue, so I'm going to make a cut. I'm going to get some repeaters. I'll BRB. Okay. Derp averted. Got our repeaters. So, check this out. So, these are going to compare from the hoppers, and we're going to detect when there's buckets in there, or lava buckets, when they're empty, I guess I should say. So these come back, turn around, go underneath, and this redstone activates it, and which turns on these torches. Need another torch, right? Well, cool. So what's going to happen is when this gets more than one bucket in it, so when this dispenses its lava, it's going to suck up the bucket, which is going to turn this on. It's going to extend this redstone down to the second block, which is going to activate the repeater right here, which is going to turn off the torch, which is going to unlock that hopper. You see how that works? Okay, so here's this. I think that's good. Cool, so now we're ready to move on to the next step, which I think would be probably going to want some glass. So let's build this up like this. Ooh, we're going to have to dig out some more stuff too. So let's make ourselves a little more room. So this mechanic, this little redstone mechanic is super cool. Guys, I tried like literally all day yesterday, like the entire day in real life. I spent just trying to make this work, just trying to figure this out. And I finally came up with the design. Oh, it's so good. Definitely, I'm going to make a tutorial too, like for real. So get stoked for that because it's going to be a good tutorial because I got it all figured out. Okay, so we're going to want glass, and this is going to stop the water or the lava from flowing out. Perfect, so we're going to stand here. This is where all the obsidian goes. You get the idea. Alright. So the complicated part about this entire circuit is trying to get the machine to detect when this last block of obsidian has been mined. So we're going to do something a little weird right here. So every once in a while these blocks are going to go, when you mine it, it's going to pop up onto these hoppers, which is going to pick them up, even though this is going to have a bunch of redstone and stuff going on around it, but it shouldn't matter. So check this out. So we've got our block, and it's powering this, and so when there's a block here, like obsidian, then it's powered. And then when you mine the last block, it depowers. So that's how the system works. So I think the way that I had it set up is I had it going into a block, and then I had a piston and a redstone block. I think this is how I had it programmed, how I had it worked out. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. And then one here. Okay, so you can see that when this is not extended, it's going to be powering these, right? So then I think we're going to need a button. I think that's the one thing I'm missing. Oh, we have buttons. We have 29 buttons. Let's put it right there. Okay. So, click, everything dispenses. That's how that works. So let's fill this in. Okay. So, we also want glass there. Alright. So you can see what's going on here. There's going to be lava here, and you're probably confused because it would just flow out into these blocks and take the repeaters out. So what you do is put one here. You can see it's flowing down, you know what I mean, like on those sides. It's really strange, but it works. And then we're going to put another one, because you want them all to be source blocks. I've got to get up here. So we're going to put another one here. Okay, so you see that? So there's water all around those, but they're not getting washed away, and that's because there's a slab missing. Yeah, you can see how that works. Yeah, I think I've got everything. The way it works is it requires you to hit the button one time to dispense the obsidian, the lava, which turns into obsidian, and that'll start it. And then you can come in here and start mining, and then that's when you hit the last one, it detects it. Oh, super cool. But the last stage of this is I want to have like an obscene amount of storage for this contraption, because I want to load it up with just so many freaking buckets. It's outrageous. So, kind of getting the feeling like I already messed this up a little bit. Okay. So we're almost done here. I just wanted to make sure we got a lot of storage. Should probably be good. Okay. Cool, so let me clean up a little bit. It looks like we've got our whole thing done. And I'll be back in a second. We can test this out. Okay. So one last thing before I show you how this works, I think we're ready to do, is I've got to fill in these item filters. This is an essential part that I forgot. So we're going to need a bunch of something that stacks to 16. So you could use snowballs, ender pearls, signs, whatever you got. So I'll show you how these item filters work. So let's go into this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a snowball in each one of these slots. And you can see how they're staying here. And that's because this is yet to move to the second block. So let's put a bucket in here. You see it's still on the first one. So what's going to happen is when we put in a second bucket into this slot, it'll stack with this. It can't go into any of the other ones. It'll have to go into this slot. This redstone will extend down to here, which will let one go through. Check this out. So you see there how I put one in and then it instantly took it out, but it didn't take out the other one? So that's how this filter works. So nothing else besides snowballs and empty buckets can pass through these hoppers or even go into them at all, which is perfect because we don't want it to take out like buckets that are full of lava. We only want it to take the bucket out when the lava is empty, when the bucket is empty of lava. Cool, so that's that. That's the item filter. So we should be ready to go. I'm going to click this to make sure empty in the dispensers. We are. So now we can start filling up our lava. You can see I've been making crazy amount of buckets, like a crazy amount of buckets. I took all the lava out of our auto smelter in the nether. So we have like a crazy amount. So let me fill this all up with lava. I'm going to try and do, every single bucket that I have, I am going to put into this machine because I would like as much obsidian as possible. So we're going to see what we get. See how we do. Let's check all these in here. Oh man, this is exciting. So these can all just sit in the storage silo up here. Have a ladder that goes up there so we can click on all the chests. Yeah, we're ready to go. I'm just clearing everything out. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill this up. Get some obsidian. See if we can catch those. Oh yeah. So I changed the hoppers, instead of going this way into our system over here, they're just going into these. So how much did I get? Oh yeah, 3 double chests. That's pretty good. And then I have all of the lava from the smeltery over here in these chests just to store them. See, I got a bunch more down here. Any in the middle? Oh yeah, I got a whole double chest in the middle. So we're good on lava. Yeah, we're good. Let's click the button so to start it. God dang it. I've found my first problem. Can you tell what's going on? I'll give you guys a second. Can you figure it out? Ooh, that's a hard one. Okay, well it's not that big of a deal. We can solve this problem. Okay, I'll be right back when I figure this out. I know what I'm gonna do. Alright. Jeez, that was a freaking mess. That was such a mess, you guys. Oh my god. I just like broke the entire thing and had to rebuild the whole thing. Lava flew everywhere. It was the thing that happened, but I think I figured it out. So we had to move our silo slightly. See what we got going on. So we got to power this line over here. Why don't we just go like that? Power that thing. I think that this, what we could do, is we could actually make it power like when this thing is powered. I think that'll be cool. That way it will be off when we're not using the machine, which is really just the important thing. Which means we need another hop air. There we go. Okay, so now we can replace all of our freaking lava that we lost. Oh, jeezer. Okay. I think I fixed it though. I think that's so if you didn't catch what was going on here, the problem is that these have to be facing directly into the dispensers because it's trying to like fill up this whole thing, you know, before it fills these up. And because we only have one in here at a time, they have to be directly in there. So that's where this comes in, which is it's gonna deliver the lava to all these guys. So, okay, enough talk. Let's figure this out. Fill this back up. I'll BRB. Dang it. So something with our situation here is not, we're not happy with this. So we need to take this out because it looks like we got some cross wiring going on. Let's figure this out. Sorry, dude, I'll fix your home later. I don't care about you at the moment. Okay, we're almost there. Looks like we're figuring this out. Once it gets running, it should work perfectly. But the issue right now is with getting it primed. Aha! Yes! Yes! Oh, it's such a good feeling. Oh, alright, check this out. Hold the button. So this is AFK now, so it took a long time to fill up lava. But hey, we get to hold the button here, and we don't have to, oh man, that's so cool. We don't have to like freaking sit there and like move the thing every minute after a block is, every few seconds we gotta move and think about the next block. Oh my god. Hate mining obsidian. So this is a way that we can automatically mine the obsidian, but we still have to gather the lava, so it's like halfway AFK. Oh my gosh, this is so cool though. Yeah, I just had to show you guys this because it's like, you know, it might not be the fastest, might not be the best, but for what it does and how small it is, like, man, I'm just super happy with how I figured this out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, check it out. It's already got 23, and then the buckets are going into the same place. That is so cool. That is so cool. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take everything out of here, and I'm going to put it in here just for now. We're going to do a 1-minute test, right? So where's my phone? I'm going to get my phone out. We're going to start a 1-minute timer, and we're going to see what we get in 1 minute exactly, how many buckets it took, all that jazz. Okay, so the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to put a rubber band around the controller, and I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to rubber band, you can probably hear it, I'm rubber banding down the R2 button, the mine the block button, rubber banding it down, so now it's held down. So now I can hit circle to go out of the menu. At the same time, I'm going to hit play on my timer. Oh yeah. Okay, let's make sure we're angled appropriately. So I'm gonna put the controller down now. It's completely automated. I'm snapping with both hands. I'm clapping and snapping. No hands on the controller. We're getting freaking obsidian. Oh, this is awesome. So cool, guys. So, all right. So I'll be back. 40 seconds with how much we got in 1 minute, and then we can hopefully extrapolate that and figure out how long it's gonna take to like do the whole 6 or 12 portals or whatever the heck I end up, you know, thinking about, like, end up, like, building. I guess I'll just keep you guys here. It's only 20 more seconds. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do as much as I can. Like I'm gonna build it as big as I can because I want at least 6. I'm going for 12, and anything more than that is like awesome. But geez, that's a lot of obsidian. I was doing a little bit of head math. I need like 1,000 pieces of obsidian, guys. This is crazy to do like 6 or 12 or something like that. Okay, that was a minute. Let's just mine these last 2. Let's see how much we got. I de-rubber banded. Oh, we got a block over here for some reason. That might be a flaw. So I got 5 in my inventory. And we got, so 30, so we get a half a stack a minute? Oh man, that's pretty good. So now we got to calculate in like how long it took us to get that much lava. And then we would be able to have a pretty good estimate of how long it takes to get your obsidian to build your portal. Oh man, this is cool. Guys, this just like is a huge development for us in our world right now. Like this means that we can build like a ridiculously large gold farm. So that's what I'm going to do probably next episode. I'm probably going to start working on that. I got to think of a good place to put it. Oh man, this is awesome. I'm so happy with this device. Yeah, so that's a couple things that are going to happen in the future you can look forward to. Is one, we're going to use this a lot. We're going to build up a giant supply of obsidian. We're going to build an awesome gold farm with it, like an AFK, just a simple portal-based gold farm. And then the other thing is I'm going to be able to make a really cool tutorial for this, so I should be able to get that up pretty soon. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to move on. There's one last thing I wanted to show you guys, and then we'll call it here for today. Okay, guys. So I've been thinking over the last day or two has been such a crazy day for me in this game. Like I've like learned a bunch of stuff. I've like designed a bunch of stuff. Oh man, I'm having such a good time. Anyway, I had this moment yesterday where I was thinking about like, so we got these cobwebs, right? Which are awesome. So freaking happy we get cobwebs. Check this out. I don't have slow touch on here, guys. Just freaking normal shears. The other enchantments on here don't make a difference, by the way. So you can just do this with unenchanted shears. So I was thinking about how we could use these cobwebs. And at the same time, like, you know, the other side of my brain, I was thinking about how we could mine obsidian. So you can probably see where we're going with this. Came up with a really cool way to AFK for obsidian in the end. Oh yeah, I haven't finished my portal, or my beacon yet. Dang it. Yeah, this is a plan of mine. I was going to finish this. I have enough blocks. I just got to go get them. Finish this, give it some haste, so we can make this a little faster. But yeah, so check this out. This is really cool. What you'd want to do first is you'd want to block off like this whole area that you're going to be working with. So let's just like give it a little retaining wall to get rid of the water. And then I didn't actually bring a hopper, so we won't worry about that. But probably want to bring a hopper and a chest. Let's get rid of all these source blocks. Make a little space for us. So what you would do, oh guys, this is so cool. So you want to dig down like 1 or 2 blocks underneath here. And this is going to make our little collection zone, because all of the obsidian pretty much is going to fall down, and we're going to be able to collect it like this. It's going to be really cool. So let's put up ice there. So this is just a different way. If you guys aren't into like the automated lava gathering, if you don't have that crazy system that I have set up, this is like an alternative method to be able to AFK for obsidian. Really cool. So check this out. We want to get 2 blocks away. See that? And then we're going to pillar up pretty much, I think, to the top. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a little cut here for you guys, but then we're going to want to put our ladder somewhere. How about right there? That looks pretty good. Jump to that. Nope, fail. Anyway, we're going to have our ladder here so we can still reach that pillar. Let's give it a couple more. Check this out. And we're going to put our cobwebs on that pillar block. See that? You can see where I'm going with this. You guys understand what's going on? Get out of here. This is not for you. It's actually the only guy who's bothered me yet. So, okay. So I'm going to finish this up. Get to the top. I'll BRB. So what you do is you line yourself up on this, and then you just walk off. Now you're in the cobwebs. Now you look forward. Guys, this is so cool. So again, this is AFK. You can hold the button down. I know that this is ghetto, right? I set this up in like 2 minutes, but that's the point. This is like if you just want a couple stacks and you just have a few minutes, guys, just use a freaking stack of cobwebs, half a stack of cobwebs, make this little pillar, and then check this out. So the speed is all worked out perfectly somehow, to where if you just hold the button, so again, rubber band, check this out. So it's going to get 4 blocks by the time we get to the next thing. So we just got to make sure we're facing really, really, really well forward. Yep, just barely made it before we start moving to the next one. So check that out. So essentially what you can do is you can just sit here for like a really long time. Oh man, sorry about that, my phone. Anyway, you can sit here for a really long time, mine out this entire column, and so all of the stuff falls down in the water and then gets collected by a hopper. And then what you can do is you can climb back up to the top. You can change your angle of your look, of the place you're looking, just slightly over to the left or the right. And then you can start mining out the blocks on either side. So it's really cool. You could sit here and you could AFK like the whole Obsidian Tower by just moving the cobwebs around. It's so great, you guys. This is like the easiest way to AFK for Obsidian that I could even possibly imagine, short of like finding a big lava lake and like, you know, turning it into obsidian and doing stuff with water streams. Like, man, this is just bam, 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 cobwebs, and you're good to go. It's pretty crazy. So I haven't done any tests or timing or anything like that, but I'd be willing to assume that this is relatively similar to our other farm, and it doesn't cost lava. You don't have to do any of that. There's no setup time. It's just like here right now. So anyway, the point is I just want to show you guys these 2 different methods. One took the whole episode to build, and the other one took like a minute. So you can, you know, make a decision as to which one you want to use. One thing I will say about the lava device is that, you know, at the current stage of the game, before the update, which they are going to update the game, we are going to get the new 1.9 stuff, which I'm pretty sure means we're going to be able to respawn the dragon, which will respawn these pillars. So this could be an infinite resource. But for now, and for versions that don't have that, this is a good way. Well, I mean, this isn't a good way because eventually you'll mine out all the obsidian. So you use the redstone device to do it that way infinitely. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna seeing how long I can go here right now and see if we can get even close to the bottom by the time I'm done explaining it. Let's see where we are. We're halfway there. Yeah, so it takes some time, but dang, would you want to do that all by hand, or would you want to like watch a YouTube video? Well, it does it all for you. Check that out. We got 44. So yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome. Like I said, in the next video, we're actually going to do something with this. We're going to use all of this obsidian, build a super awesome gold farm. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to have to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, everybody, you know who it is. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.